Well, well, well. Our spies have come through for us. This carriage is loaded with gold.
Count Laheart is willing to pay handsomely whoever recruits able-bodied men to fight in our ranks. Renegades from both Vernalis' army and ours have gone into hiding in the region. They're capable soldiers, but they've lost the will to fight. If you can convince at least 2 of these groups to join our cause, the others will follow, and the bounty will be yours. Very well then. I'll show you where you might find them.
Our spies have spotted strange black caravans around Vernalis' castle. According to our sources, they seem to be ferrying large amounts of gold. This could mean our opponent is getting help from someone outside the region. These caravans must be stopped if we want Vernalis' finances to dwindle. That is where you come in. You are going to accompany me. Hidden amongst you, I will look like a mere mercenary and we will infiltrate the enemy territory. We will then attack one of these black caravans and get to the bottom of this. Do you accept this mission? Good. One more thing. It would be best if I did not fight. We cannot run the risk of Vernalis' soldiers recognizing me and raising the alarm.
Do not think for an instant that this war has changed anything to life in this castle.
Have you heard all these louts complaining about my so-called cruelty? How dare they? Am I supposed to forego my birthright just because Vernalis had a dream?
Hello, dear colleagues. What am I doing, you ask? Why, I am looting dead bodies, of course. No need to look so appalled. I am sure you have done the same to many of your own victims. See, I was not mistaken. You really are my colleagues.
Well, well, well. Our spies have come through for us. This carriage is loaded with gold. Where do these crowns come from? Who gave them to you? Where?
In the woods over there. At the end of the hidden path, there's a campsite. Their men load up our carriages, but drivers like myself are not allowed to speak to them. I beg of you, spare me life. Lord Vernalis forced my hand. I had no choice. Please.
Don't look at me like that. You have nothing to fear from me. I won't kill you. Count Laheart's so-called cruelty is nothing but a lie stoked by Vernalis to make everyone forget that he is the one who started this war. Well, mercenaries, I think we've got a lead. What do you say we visit this mysterious campsite together? Let's find another black caravan we can follow. It will lead us to that hidden passage.
Who? Captain Hostess? Silly me. Of course, Captain Hostess. Only you could hide amongst a group of mercenaries, you old weasel. But your little charade ends here. Your grubby companions are no match for a professional army. Prepare to die!
The woman we fought was a fearsome inquisitor called Octavia. I did not think I would ever see her again, but her presence here confirms one thing. The Inquisition is funding Vernalis. Or they used to, anyway. Now that we know who Vernalis' allies are, we can increase our presence at the border and keep a close eye on the churches and monasteries. As for the crowns the Inquisitors were kind enough to leave us, I will take them to Count Laheart. This seems fair compensation for all the suffering our armies had to endure. Here is your share. No mercenary has ever proved more worthy of their stipend. I commend you on your bravery and your devotion. It was an honor to fight by your side, mercenaries. You... No!
I'd rather die than go back to Laheart's army. This man is evil. Do you really think Laheart will win? If this is the only way to end this war, then so be it.
What business have you here, mercenaries? Never mind. How would you like to poison a well? Vernalis is down to his last well. You won't get another chance, and we'll make it worth your while, believe me. Oh, come now, why so glum? It's not a heroic deed by any stretch of the imagination. But Vernalis is the one who started this war. And we've got to put an end to it one way or another, right? It'll be easy as pie, you'll see. Just throw any old carcass in the water. We brought this one, but you can use one of yours.
I can't feel my legs. We've pulled these carcasses over miles on end.
I volunteered to poison the wells. It's far safer than having to fight on the war front.
Perfect. Now that's proper sabotage. Here, take this gold from my wages, and stay out of sight when you leave. Lieutenant Assertia almost caught us red-handed last time.
We might be traitors in your eyes, but what would you do if you were in our shoes? They're ordering us to fight a man chosen by Jeru. My family needs the money. I guess this is the price I'm willing to pay for eternal damnation.
Oh, there you are. Have you come to collect your reward? Please also accept Count Laheart's personal thanks.
Have you come to pray for the soldiers' recovery and the victory of Lord Vernalis? You really should, you know. Lord Vernalis is a devout man. Jeru came to him in a dream and identified him as the one true ruler of the land. It is my holy duty as an abbot to help him. That is why I am tending to his injured soldiers, but I so wish I could do more. Perhaps, if I paid you to take on a number of specific tasks, how would you feel about stopping that usurper Laheart from levying his taxes? This would lessen the burden on the farmers, and I could feed the injured properly. Blessed be St. Eleor. Laheart's tax collectors never miss a chance to ransack Boethius. I will take you to the hamlet so you don't get lost.
Don't tell the abbot I said this, but Lord Vernalis' sudden vision of Jeru is a bit strange. Don't you think? I have been praying daily for over 20 years, and the guide has never once spoken to me.
I would be very grateful if you could supply me with some flowers, specifically snow irises. Thanks to you, I can finally get to work. Thank you very much. Take this. I hope it will prove useful.
Who are you?
Mercenaries? I have bad news. There is no sign of the tax collector's carriage. I think the men you slaughtered were only patrolling the area. But let's not dwell on such a trivial mistake. These people, may the light forgive me for saying this, they deserve to die. Worry not for your salvation. Killing heretics is not a sin. I have another idea. The tax collectors always cross a small bridge not far from here. We could ambush them. You're pretty fast. Let me catch my breath. Let's see. We're here because... Yes, the ambush. We're going to destroy this bridge. The caravan will be forced to stop, and this time you can attack it without getting it wrong. Go ahead and demolish those pillars. I shall pray for Jeru to give you strength. Well done, mercenaries. Go and stand in front of the bridge. They will be here any minute now.
Why is this bridge collapsed? Who are you? Where is our patrol?
Praised be Saint Eleor. Praised be our guide, Jeru. Praised be the Great Eye. We've done it. Mercenaries, this is wonderful. It is a blessed day indeed. Laheart won't dare venture into these parts anymore. I'll spread rumors that the caravan was struck by the Eye's wrath. Yes, all their soldiers will quiver in fear. I'll do so upon my return. Also, I do not wish to unduly profit from your piety, but would you be so kind as to escort me to St. Eleor Abbey? I will give you a well-deserved reward as soon as we arrive. One last effort, my friends. There may be soldiers nearby. No, I meant it in all seriousness. I was really going to give you a reward.
Rebuilding this bridge is crucial to merchant caravans. If there is only one road we can travel, bandits will know where to ambush us. We can afford to hire workers, but we're short on materials. Would you be willing to trade us what we need? Perfect. Please accept this small accessory in exchange for your stones. Not only is it useful, but it will also fetch a good price if you sell it. Come back in a couple of days, and this bridge will be as unstable as it was before.
They destroyed a bridge! By St. Eleor. Those so-called lords don't respect anything.
Not bad, eh? You have to admit that Gothenburg's merchants are a godsend for their neighbours. Not trying to underplay your help, of course.
I wanted to take the cart that was just sitting there, pulled by a hardy-looking pony. Sadly, it ran away with the cart while I was overseeing the craftsman.
Ah, my heroes, my most precious allies, my devoted mercenaries. My officers speak very highly of you. They have been tremendously impressed with the missions you have accomplished on our behalf. I have therefore decided to entrust you with a very special task. As a thanks, would you lay siege to Vernalis with me? Look at them. Look how weak they have become. This is all your doing, mercenaries. It is now up to you to finish them off. Ah, it is a pleasure to see such a display. I haven't felt this good in years. Here is your reward, my friends. An adequate compensation for your achievements, I dare say. The Legion is grateful they didn't have to step in. The colonels and the general shall not forget your names.
My son! No!
How exciting that was! I almost felt like I was leading an army. Please accept this well-deserved reward and my blessing. Enlisting the help of companions such as you has been the miracle this Abbey needed. I will immediately send word of your invaluable help to Lord Vernalis.
All able-bodied fighters have already been drafted. We can only recruit among the rabble now, and that is where you come in. No, I don't mean to include you in the rabble. We need someone to track down the soldiers who have deserted our army and Laheart's in order to convince them to rejoin our ranks. Simple enough, isn't it? Here are the last locations where the deserters were spotted. Bring back at least 2 groups. The others will follow.
Don't go anywhere near the wells. Don't try to drink their water. They have been poisoned. Only the one in the farmyard is not contaminated. I don't know how the saboteurs did it, but I am sure they were sent by Laheart, the Lord of Cowards. Who else would resort to such underhand tactics against an envoy of the Eye? These ruffians will come back to finish the job. If you stop them, I promise you a reward worthy of your efforts. Glad to hear it. Be vigilant. Their hideout can't be very far. I will also patrol the area. We need all hands on deck.
I am sorry I doubted you. How can I help you?
My son is a chosen one, just like Saint Jeru. Only a heretic would deny him the county. And that drunkard Laheart is exactly that. A heretic.
I must win this war. The all-seeing eye wills it so. Jeru has revealed unto me that Count Laheart is a heretic. He must be ousted. Do you wish to assist me on my holiest of quests? You have my thanks. All true believers are welcome in my army.
I'd rather die than go back to Laheart's army. This man is evil. Yes, you're right. If I join Vernalis' army, I could take my revenge on Laheart in a dignified way.
Poisoning a well is beneath you, is that it? Or are you stupid enough to believe that Vernalis really is Jeru's chosen one?
Mercenaries, where were you? You have killed the saboteurs. Unbelievable. I take this path every day and I never notice this hole. Nothing gets past you. Well done, mercenaries. I am glad I hired you. Here is your reward, with the blessing of Lord Vernalis.
By Saint Eleor's grace, you have succeeded. We never doubted you. Here is your reward.
You... No! Blessed be Jeru. Our paths cross once again. Thanks to you, we now have an advantage in this war. Soon, Arthes will rejoice in the one true faith. Today, you must become the punishing arm of the Eye. Join my ranks one last time, and together we will drive Laheart the heretic from these lands. Long have I prayed to see Count Laheart's soul rejoin the light. Let us fight for the glory of the all-seeing eye, mercenaries. Do not mourn Count Laheart and his people. They died because they opposed Jeru's will. You, however, have shown your devotion. The Church will be just as grateful and delighted as I am. Please, accept this. I shall pray for all your endeavors.
Lady Vernalis hasn't yet decided what will become of the Countess. I feel sorry for her.
Now that we have prevailed, I have become a countess. Have I not?
The General does not want us to be directly involved in the conflict. But we must make sure this war does not spread to the other counties of Edoran. There have been more and more sightings of deserters gathering throughout Arthes. This could become a nuisance for the entire realm. We are not supposed to attack deserters as long as they stay put. However, there is nothing to prevent us from hiring mercenaries to deal with them. Would you be interested? Very well then. I will add their last known locations to your map. Slay at least 2 of these groups. That should be enough to deter the others from stirring up trouble.
Apart from the Legion's steeds, all Artesian horses have been requisitioned for Lords Laheart and Vernalis. These animals could make invaluable companions, but to be honest, they are too old to be of any use on the battlefield. Well, they're yours if you want to buy them. Otherwise, I'm sure they will make a very tasty soup.
The Church has asked the General to let the war decide the land's fate, but the conflict is dragging on. Because of this so-called Chosen One, the situation has become extremely volatile, and Laheart is a drunkard who will never be able to defeat him. If the situation deteriorates any further, we will have to step in.
I'm serving under Colonel Reveris' orders for the first time. It's an honor. Everyone in the Legion knows his name.
I'd rather die than go back to Laheart's army. This man is evil.
You... No!
In the name of the General and the Legion, here is your bounty. You have completed this mission impeccably.
Not a moment too soon. You drag your feet to come to me, yet you dash off to sow chaos throughout the land. What? Did you really think the Legion was unaware of your dealings? But worry not. You have unknowingly given us the perfect excuse to take over the region. Laheart and Vernalis have proved to the General that they were incapable of keeping a simple group of mercenaries at bay. Would you care to finish what you started? The Legion will pay for your service. Quite the prestigious mission for a bunch of scoundrels. Good. Join us in Courtier. We will take Laheart and Vernalis head on. Under the General's order, the Legion is taking control of Arthes. His lordship will spare your lives if you turn yourself in without a fight.
How dare you, Colonel? I swore allegiance to the General. The Legion is supposed to support me.
This is heresy. The Legion cannot go against Jeru's will. I am his chosen one. I am the one to rule us all.
I would rather throw my lot in with this mystic fool than give up my birthright to the General.
Shame you took so long to come to this conclusion. On guard! I must admit, I didn't expect Laheart and Vernalis to come to an agreement at the 11th hour. Who knows? Maybe they could have found common ground. But I digress. As County Governor and Legion Officer, I, Colonel Vernalis, thank you for your invaluable help. You have more than earned your reward. The General will know of the role you played here.